Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd, and we're getting through this record collection. We are about halfway through this thing as we dive into part 8 of my alphabetical trudge through my vinyl collection series. Let me kind of set my timer right here. You know, we do things raw here in this segment. We do not edit. It is just raw. And in my last video, I actually wanted to mention to you guys, I showed you guys this Hives LP. One thing that I did not mention to you guys, something I neglected, is that this thing is on milky white vinyl. Although for some reason there's like a black streak there. It sort of like came out in the printing. It's not anything that affects the play or anything like that, but sweet milky white vinyl. Ooh, chair squeaking, man. Chair is squeaking. Alright, we are back to Canadian electronic rock hybrid outfit, holy fuck, whose last LP I was not really huge on, and I remember I really loved this album when I first heard it. When I listen to it now, I do feel like, yeah, you know, maybe the songs could be more developed than they actually are, but I still think this album's really, really fun to listen to. I mean, yeah, Lovely Allen got overplayed a little bit, but I mean, damn, Milkshake is on here. Such a great track. It's like the 80s on steroids, that track. But do check that album out if you've never heard of Holy Fuck before, and the idea of an electronic rock hybrid kind of interests you. More on the rock side, though. Alright, now let's put this up here. Let's put that there. Huey Lewis and the News, man. Sports. Picked this up over at a used record store for $2. I mean, you can't go wrong for $2 with a very clean and in great condition copy of this record, which, you know, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be like, really, Anthony? Really? Like, new wave poopy? Yes, really, new wave poopy. I mean, you know, freaking Walking on a Thin Line, The Heart of Rock and Roll, and where's that other song? I Want a New Drug is on here. And the Ghostbusters theme basically rips that song off. You know, I'm just saying. New Drug, cool tune. Do you like Huey Lewis in the News? Can't wait to see all those comments. Grab this for $5. Human League, Dare. You know, not their biggest singles on this LP, but still, you know, if you're heavy into synthesizer pop, you know, it's not like I'm Only Human is on. It's not like Human is on here, sadly. You know, do love that song, but it's pretty sweet. You know, as far as synthesizer pop, it's decent. They have definitely put out more interesting releases. I think had better singles. The vocals on this LP are okay. They're just okay. There are points when it's like, but still, you know, it's when it comes to vintage synthesizer pop and you're looking for those sounds, you know, you're looking for that era. You want something that kind of, you know, relives that, brings that magic home. I mean, this is it. And for $5, you know, it's not a bad steal. Iceage, New Brigade, reviewed this LP for you guys. Not incredibly, you know, stellar, you know, just black record, great condition, thick, although this LP does kind of come with, this is interesting. This is interessante. To complement the album release, they came out with a booklet. Are there lyrics in here? I can't remember. Yeah, there are some. It does look like there are some lyrics in here, but for the most part, sort of like pictures of the band, stuff like that. Iceage tattoo right under the nipple of this man. I imagine a member of the band has some kind of occult imagery going on here throughout. Mayhem patch on the back of the shirt, or jacket rather. That's classy. Got a punk show. Someone's on the floor, maybe moshed a little too hard. More lyrics. Fingers cut off. More pictures. These guys are just in the middle of nowhere, but rocking the hell out. I mean, really. Classy dudes. Shout outs to Iceage for just being awesome. Interpol. Turn on the bright lights, man. classic. I mean, as classic as a modern record is going to get right now. You know, Matador really did a nice reissue with this thing. I do like this plastic sleeve that they've been putting things out with, even though they can get a bit dusty. And the record pressing is thick. I mean, it's got to be 180. But yeah, Interpol, turn on the bright lights. You know, if you're looking for a classy post-punk revival band, definitely check that out. I'm sure a lot of you already have it already. Iron Maiden, Killers. I wish I had more Iron Maiden on vinyl. This is my only Iron Maiden on LP, my only Iron Maiden record on vinyl. You know, I do love Power Slave and, you know, the Bruce Dickinson records after this. This is pre-Bruce Dickinson Iron Maiden, which is still great, you know, but some great songs on here, which I'm not going to sing because, let's just not even get into it. But still a solid LP, you know, a solid Iron Maiden LP. Murders in the Rue Morgue is definitely my favorite track. I remember when a friend of mine and I kind of like simultaneously started like picking up Maiden stuff. We were just like, oh, you love that song too? You know, and they were just like singing the hook back and forth to each other all the time and like replacing it with other lyrics just to be obnoxious. Billy Idol, White Wedding single, man, 12-inch. Got this from my aunt, from her record collection. I was just like, yo, you want this? And she's like, have it. And great condition, man. No scratches or nothing on it. What it's gonna be, maybe a little bit of dust, but you know, still in great condition. I don't even think I've actually played this since I grabbed this from her. I mean, I've heard the song, you know, it's like I like the song, but I don't think I actually got a chance to put the record on the platter. On the B side, we got White Wedding Part 2 and White Wedding Parts 1 and 2 on the A side. There we go, it's gonna be a White Wedding. The Jam, man, this is the Modern World. One of these sort of like mod punk bands. I mean, definitely look these guys up. They have some classy songs. The Modern World, Around the World. Let me see. London Girl. This is a good solid LP. You know, there are other songs of theirs that I like than a lot of songs on here, but this is still a really solid LP and just like a show of what they were doing at that time. I mean, you know, they definitely had kind of like a punk aesthetic, but there were bands around like the Jam that were, you know, not necessarily considered to be, you know, just thrown into the punk arena. You know, not quite going for that same, I guess, punk ambiance. You know, maybe a little bit more refined, a little bit more classy, more influenced by The Who and stuff like that. All right, Nicolas Jaar. Space is only noise. I got this on German import. I have a German import of every great Nicolas Jaar record. Yeah, Space is only noise. This actually has kind of like an extra track on it that did not come with the US release. You know, nice pressing of the record. I love how textured. You know, so it's not like a. It's not a glossy. It's sort of like a, you know, it's the cardboard finish, you know, of the thing. It's very nice rough texture to it. And over here, I've also grabbed the Don't Break My Love 10-inch that Nicolas put out. I mean, really solid 10-inch. Not really any kind of like obvious markings on this. When I first put it on, I didn't know whether to put it on 45 or 33. It really kind of confused me. But still a good, I mean, really great couple of tracks. One of my favorite EPs of that year, if not my favorite EP. Escapes me at the moment. Jethro Tull, Aqualung. Grabbed it for $2 at a used record store, I think in Northampton. Great album. I think the first track skips a little itty bitty bit. The cover's kind of beat to crap. Yeah, it is. I had to tape the bottom of it so the record didn't slip out. But still a fantastic album. I mean, Jethro Tull, if you're looking to get into Jethro Tull, flute-filled prog rock, folk-tinged, Ian Anderson's the man. You know, do check out this album. Look it up, man. Aqualung. Classic. And got thick as a brick as well, not the super special, you know, original print of it where you get the newspaper and everything like that, you know, really just kind of like the plebe cover, but still a great album. Thick as a brick. Where are we going, man? We got, Journeyman Escape, which I'm pretty sure I also got from my aunt who, you know, had a lot of 80s records. And, you know, I'm pretty sure I only own this for Don't Stop Believin'. Just saying. Just putting it out there. Just, oh man, you're squeaking, man. Oh. Man. Joy Division right there. All right, we're going to continue this at another time. Love you. Anthony Fantano. Record collection. Forever.